Yeah, it does. And why this project? Well, this project is near and dear to my heart because my wife and I have three kids, two boys, 12 and 10, and our daughter who's 7. But when our daughter was 2.5 years old, she was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. And
Mm,
we spent years going through treatment and, made it through. She's happy and healthy, second grader today, 7 years old, as I said. And that's great. But the experience we had, lack of a better term, sucked. And it does suck. I can't cure cancer. I'm not an oncologist. I'm not a, cancer researcher. I don't have millions and millions of dollars to sock into research and so,
yeah.
you sit there and you're like, well, what could I possibly do to give back, to pay it forward, to look at what maybe I could uh, do within the system or to the system to push it in a better direction. And so this is kind of that project for me. Families experience it all very differently. There's a lot of variables at play. Some are better financially equipped to weather that storm because maybe both parents or maybe one of the parents work and their employer is flexible, or they have great health care and insurance, or they have more money saved up, or whatever it could be. But there's a number of different things that happen with that. But there are just as many people who can't make car payments or struggle to put food on the table, not just for their kid who's going through cancer and their spouse, but the rest of their family, the other kids, or
Yeah.
whomever they're supporting at large. And there's challenges around identity and who are they in this world now that their world has been turned upside down. There's challenges around constant trauma, big and small traumatic experiences throughout. And so there's a lot to deal with there, not just finances. That is not something that is supported today. You have to navigate that as a family together. Our family was lucky to have a great community, friends, and family to help, but not everybody does. We're very privileged to be able to make it out and through, and still making through today with therapists and on on retainer for the most part, on
Mm,
constant reflection. But there is an experience there that just doesn't end when the kid is done with the treatment. Right? It is, you have joined a club that you never knew existed. Even if you did, you'd never want to join, and
yeah.
it is a club that you now belong to for the rest of your life.
Mhm.